Hello, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution, where last time we got our Dreadnoughtus finally. This massive, expensive thing. And as per usual, the Metrodons are being pieces of crap. But alright, between this part and the last part, hopefully the audio will be a little bit better. I've adjusted a few things. So yeah, let's hope that is fine. Alright, what was I even doing? I guess at this point just get the therizinosaurus was probably what I was on about. There's a whole lot of stegosaurus in here. Actually, did we get the... Okay, right, it's at 81%, so I think you have to get those guys to 100% to actually get them. Like, it's not like other dinosaurs where you just... like 50% is a perfectly good amount. Is there actually any therizinosaurus left? Or maybe we have to get the 4th level of the amber mines. Which would be... have 150 operatives in your facility. Well... okay, what the heck is an operative? Oh, is that what guests are now in this? Because it says, like, here with the profitability employer allowance per minute. Okay, so it's just increase my rating. Well, I don't have a rating, but just get more dinosaurs, get more people, that kind of thing. Okay, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So let's see, we're gonna get Triceratops. And are you... okay, yeah. Just get you random. And we'll make a few of you. Ooh, crap, should have gotten that beforehand. Like, oh yeah, the survival rate is only 50%? Ah, that doesn't retroactively help it. Crap. Yeah, that would have been useful to put on. Okay, but luckily we still got 5 eggs. And you guys will be fine. Though my wallet is not going to be fine after this investment. Cheaper incubation. Is there anyone else with cheaper incubation? No. I'll just get the generalist in on that. Okay, now that we've moved the Stegosauruses over here, we've got a nice empty exhibit here. We can put some Triceratopses in. I think that'll probably be enough room for them. They're not especially needy. And then maybe we can go over here, put something like a carnivore of some sort. Then we get a Carnotaurus. Oh, yeah, let's get a Dilophosaurus. That would be lovely. So, cheaper expedition, faster expedition. There we go. You see, I like this exhibit. It's never given me any trouble at all from the Parasaurolophuses or the Gallimimuses. Like, not a single issue. I put them in here, and they were perfectly fine with everything. Unlike some dinosaurs. Okay, let's get some of you guys. Alright. And 5 is definitely enough for a herd of you guys. Let's see, ground fiber, forest. Okay, we can move all of this foliage and replace it with the ground fiber. And with that much forest, they should be fine. Yeah, it would be nice to release them into their exhibit just right off the bat, but man, it would be expensive to have multiple hatching facilities, and it would take up so much space too. It's just not worth it when you can tranquilize them. And then just move them in. Okay, so once I've got these guys in the exhibit, we'll see if this goes up and if that's what I need to do.
Delivery has been completed. Transportation complete.
Okay, yep it is. And you guys are now perfectly comfortable. So all I need is one more species, or heck, if I could just add in another Triceratops or two, it would probably be fine. So what can we add now? In the Pseudoceratops... Yeah, you don't like other ceratopsids, and the same is true for Triceratops. So we'd have to put you in a whole nother exhibit if we did that. So we could add another Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, you know what, that seems like a good idea. Just add one more Dreadnoughtus, so there's two of them in there, and it'll be fine with the needs and all. I mean, it'll be expensive to get them, but it won't be as bad as trying to make a whole new exhibit for something. Speaking of which, we should probably start designing the exhibit for the therizinosaurus right now, so I'm not doing it in a panic after I start incubating the thing. So realistically, where would I want it to actually go? Because if I'm using this spot for Dilophosaurus or whatever when I get the opportunity, it would probably just be a fence from here to here to fill that in. I would likely want the therizinosaurus either over here or over here. So the best way to do this, make a line from like here to there. Right about here. And just bring it across to there. So that can be its whole own exhibit, and it's covered by this observation post. I mean, I could make that the therizinosaurus exhibit. Well, I mean, the thing's massive, so it'll probably want a larger exhibit, though if it's only one of them. But if it's also hostile to just about everything, then it will probably want a wide area of its own. You treat it like a big theropod, like a T-Rex. So it would probably be best to make a fence around here and hook it up at this junction. So alright, if we just gave it a nice large area. Like that. That should be more than enough room. In fact, that's more room than the Dreadnoughtus has. Well, you know what? If I moved this more in this direction... I hate these light cones sometimes. Like, I get that it's trying to tell me how far it can see, and that's useful information. But with how the fences are, it's almost impossible to tell, like, what I am looking at. Okay. If I put it, like, right here instead... then that should better encompass this area. Yeah. Looks like we got another Dreadnoughtus ready. I'm gonna just let you get tranquilized. So, okay. We would need ranger teams covering... I am now realizing that's a bit too big. Okay, I can put the therizinosaurus in here and maybe expand the exhibit a little bit into here. Okay, yeah, that seems like a good idea. So we'll start out with the therizinosaurus in there. And do I have these guys? Okay, I do have them split up between zones. Put you assigned to that. And you can get all the way over here. Thanks, I didn't realize how big that would be. I thought it would be, medium-sized, but then I realized it's a larger exhibit that I'm giving my sauropods. Which I only want to give my sauropods the minimum required space, because I hate how much space they take up. Especially how much space is just forest with these guys. Okay, once we get you in there, that should immediately raise the rating.
Asset delivered.
Okay, come on, it's just 1 point off. Okay, I wonder if I were to just siphon off a bit of this exhibit and give it here. In fact, let's say I just did this. Would you be any happier? You need to actually get to this area, but I think I can make them just that tiny bit happier. I'm not sure. Close enough. You guys are probably fine with this. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we need a new species. Yeah, we'll get some Dilophosauruses going. And, they will have the movie skin. Alright. Okay. Cheaper synthesis. Go. And oh wow, that's fast. Great, all the eggs survived. So now, cheaper incubation. Yeah, that all by yourself, and honestly, we'll put the positive influence with you to speed that up a bit. So okay, if this is now Dilophosaurus Central, it's gonna need feeders. I'll probably just stick with a carnivore feeder. Just plop that down right in the middle here. They should be mostly fine with this exhibit as is. They might need a bit more tree cover though. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Little killing machines. Okay, I think I can task all of them, though I may... Okay, I can't task all of them at once, but it'll be fine. Okay, they're already getting a bit antsy and you're not tranquilizing them, right?
Contact made. Reporting miss.
Like, how am I missing the one that's sleeping? There we go. Okay, is that all of them? No. There we go. Get you all selected. And let's get you to your new home.
Collecting asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Guess we can probably just put all the carnivores maybe in a line, sort of. Well, I've got the Panosauruses and stuff over here, so that sort of concept doesn't really pan out. Now you... I think you're a bit confused at the moment. Let you explore your exhibit before I make any moves. Oh, they do need prey. Okay. Alright, select you. get the prey feeder right about here.
Transporting asset.
So now, alright, you got everything you need. And you're already fighting. So the movie skin doesn't look half bad. I will say I think I personally prefer the default skin. That's pretty much just the original Jurassic Park skin for them. Because the frill has just a little bit more crazy coloration with that. But this is a... Jeez, they're feisty. But this is a decent skin all on its own.
Asset
Ooh.
has been
Okay, once we get these guys down, we'll know if the exhibit's good enough for all of them combined. Because, yeah, just adding those guys in, now they need a bit more forest. So that should cover it. Alright. Now, finally, last level of the mines. Let's see. Cheaper research, and cheaper research. Get that done as quickly as possible. And with that, we should be getting some therizinosaurus amber, and we might want to start getting giganotosaurus discovered. That would be a good idea. So, alright, we got that level of the mines researched, and let's see if we can get the Giga. Yes, we can, and that's 2.5 mil just to research the thing. Alright. We got some cheaper research, guys, it's fine. Okay, so we need lots of science. There. Okay, good, we brought that down by a whole mil, so it's not too overwhelmingly expensive. Alright, level 4, and we've got Therizinosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Sinoceratops, T-Rex, and I imagine the Gigas down here somewhere as well once we discover them. So, okay, cheaper expedition, faster expedition, get that going nice and smoothly, and things are going pretty well, so I guess we can just make this into the Therizinosaurus exhibit, and if it's too large, we can maybe, I don't know, maybe cannibalize this exhibit with this exhibit, just moving the fence over, or we can make it a tiny bit smaller over here, so we can add more stuff here. I gotta say, one thing with the Hyperloop system and not having to bother with making paths go everywhere, like, early on I sort of made this useless path here, because I was still in normal park building mode. But once you get used to the Hyperloop system and just having these little outposts in order to view stuff, you can pack the dinosaurs together like sardines, but not like in a bad way. Like they can all have their own exhibits that, you know, are perfectly fine, meet their needs, but you're not so like tied up for space because you have to build a bunch of paths and have guests walking everywhere and building amenities and stuff for the guests. Since everything's just covered, it makes it a lot simpler to build the park. Alright. So, good old Therizinosaurus. We can't get all that amber in this run. So, where is faster extraction? Oh, 19 seconds. Easy. And you're complete, so that should be all we need to get him to 100%. So in the meantime, let's start working on the Giga. So, alright, get things coming along very smoothly, very quickly for once. And honestly, I don't feel like waiting any longer, so let's just get this done as quickly as possible. I don't even care that we're not using up all the amber, like, space here. I just want this. Okay, faster extraction. Get Mr. Positivity here to shave off a whole 8 seconds. I want this now. And now I'm sounding like the, generic billionaire bad guy who makes the whole park explode. Doesn't care about taking things slow. Alright, you got the movie skin. You do have a bunch of other skins, but I mean, come on, I'm not gonna not use the movie skin. And you come in batches of 1. Okay, I'd like to get 2 of you. So it'll definitely take some extra time to do that, because I am definitely having the cheaper synthesis and the cheaper... Oh, what's going on? What is going on here? Danger to guests. No, he seems pretty fine to me. Like, I'm not seeing... Do we have a power issue? Yeah, we're not even using all of our power, so there's nothing wrong with the fences. He's just here, and for some reason the game thinks that's an issue. Okay, you go check up on him, maybe that'll update it. Is there anything we could add to this exhibit? Because let's see, Stegosaurus, I mean, it doesn't like a lot of things, but it likes ornithomimids. Compies, we could add compies to this exhibit perfectly fine. Because I don't think we have any ornithomimids, hadrosaurs, or pachycephalosaurs to add in here. If we look over... Oh, alright, you're ready to incubate. Nice. It's just 2 million for one of you. Okay, it might be alone for a while if that's the case. So, cheaper incubation. And let's just get you on that. That'll be ever so long. Because, yeah, they won't like ceratopsids in there. We've got gallimimuses already. We've got Stygimoloch. What we don't have are compies. And they are dirt cheap. And we don't even need to bother having the correct people for this stuff because they are just so easy. Okay, and they'll need a carnivore feeder in there. So we can probably just stick that right here. And alright, here we go. Getting some Giga DNA. 5-5, 4-3. And faster extraction, go. Meanwhile, expedition guys, let's get you working on getting some more Giga DNA for us. And alright, Giga is now viable, but I want that to 100% before we do anything with them. And besides, we probably don't have the money to even incubate one at the moment. Multiple dinosaur threats, is it just... Okay, why in the world does it keep thinking that this particular Dilophosaurus is a threat? Like, yeah, there's no threat whatsoever from him. Wait. Did I... Okay. Okay, game, right, you know what you're doing. Actually, in fact, let's not do that. Let's just... Oh crap, they... Okay, they were a danger to guests. They literally could have just walked right out into the open and eaten all, like, 5 people that actually walk on these paths. Okay, right. Sorry game, you were right. I was wrong. In all honesty... Actually, let's get the compies before I start thinking of renovating stuff. Alright. Yeah, you love to see them. Though I would not love to manually shoot them. So helicopter, you're gonna have to deal with that pain. Okay, considering this path is entirely useless, I could just get rid of it. And then link up these exhibits. So let's see, I could give the Triceratops as a Dimetrodon a bit more room. You guys are about at max at the moment, but Triceratops... you're pretty good with the amount of space that you've got, but I'd also like to add something else there if we get more herbivores. So you know what? Let's get that. And... it's a bit dumb looking, but honestly that works. Yeah, it sort of makes a bit of sense that the substation would have the, you know, invisible walls around it. Try to keep the dinosaurs out of there if you're ever doing maintenance. Okay, oh. Okay, therizinosaurus is ready, but need to get rid of all the compies first. Okay, we'll just throw you guys in over here.
Asset to be collected.
And once you guys are all out of there and settled into your new home, then we can finally think about releasing the therizinosaurus. I do love how they just have the massive helicopters transporting the absolutely tiny, tiny compies. Like, look at that. The ropes are thicker than it is. Like, it even has tiny ropes coming off of it just to transport the thing by helicopter. Right, Gigas complete, though. But yeah, we definitely don't have enough money to incubate one at the moment. And, of course, someone had to get sick. Okay, what's going on? We've got infected food source. What is it? Hookworms. We got a cure for that, right? Right? No, we do not. Okay, where is cheaper research? Cheaper research. Is Mr. Positivity available? Alright, let's get you on that. Oh wait, no we can't. Okay, whatever. It's only 11 seconds. Right, crisis averted. How are the compies doing? You need sand. I just get rid of a little bit of foliage. Well, actually, once they explore, I think they'll be fine. Alright, finally, moment of truth. Therizinosaurus. Oh, ho, ho, look at you.
Asset delivered.
Well, that is just a lovely downy coat of feathers. I might get you tranked and off to your enclosure, which I have done absolutely nothing to, but yeah, in hindsight this will be more than enough for him. We'll probably be cutting bits off. Okay, come on, you can hit a compy, you can hit this. Thing's the size of a T-Rex. There we go. Right, well this will really not adequately cover that. Let's see.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, you eat ground leaf. If we just give you a whole bunch of that. Like, you know what, just fill in this whole area. It actually seems to be pretty good with just a small area. Because all of its... oh wow, all of its needs are met just with that. Ooh. Okay, I might have vastly overestimated how much room it needed. Okay, in that case... How about we split this exhibit down the middle? And you can get the smaller half, and then we can give the bigger half to the Giga? Yeah, I think that'll work. Ooh, look at that. Has its own unique feeding animation. It's using those big old claws just to rip up plants. Yeah, I've got to say, even if this thing didn't have feathers, which brings a dinosaur up in my rankings very far just on its own, it is such a unique dinosaur. Just with those massive claws, with the way that it interacts with stuff, like... It's a very good addition. Okay, there you go. Now you're perfectly fine. So, I mean, a therizinosaurus doesn't take much space at all to make happy. That's actually really surprising considering, I mean, how big it is. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. But I guess it makes a little bit of sense because, like, you can't really put it with anything else, I believe. You go into, like, here, yeah, dislikes everything. The only thing I could put with it are compies. Which actually might make a bit more sense than the exhibit already put them in, but I cannot be bothered to move them out. So we're not doing that. So now, last but not least, the new Giga with the movie skin. Let's do it. Okay, cheaper synthesis. And then I'll put a generalist on. That will be 600,000 alone. And hopefully both eggs will survive. It would be nice to have two of them. But admittedly, if I have two of them, I don't know if I can fit them in here. It might be a good idea to preemptively build a new exhibit somewhere around here. Just in case I want to move the therizinosaurus over and combine this exhibit again for the Gigas. And hopefully it's Gigas? Yes, it is Gigas. And we got an aggressive one and a large appetite. Alright. That'll be 3.4 mil for them. That's basically all of my money. Okay, we've got a cheaper incubation though, so that should bring down the cost a little bit. Hopefully. So now it's 2,400,000. Okay, it cut off 1 million, so I shouldn't be complaining, but still, it's just yikes. So you know what? Let's just build a nice exhibit here. And if the therizinosaurus... Well, not if it needs more room. If the Gigas need more room than here, we can combine these two, move the therizinosaurus over, because it needs a very small area. In fact, we can start getting it the type of ground coverage that it needs over here. So, do we have... We do not have good eyes on it. Yeah, that's no good. We need to get something like right here. Alright. Man, I gotta say, I am really warming up to the Pyroraptors. I mean, the face is still dumb, but just in general, I'm really hoping that they add more feathered dinosaurs in future packs. And I'm really hoping that future mods add feathers to some of the dinosaurs we've already got. Because this is just fantastic. I mean, look at that with the mist in the background. That is just gorgeous. Oh. Oh, I didn't even know you were chasing anything. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I love the fact that we can go into this forest. The camera doesn't just hit an invisible wall and pan out. Like, it's just great. I don't know why that's a limitation. I mean, I think in the first game, it was something to do with performance. But in this game, like, here it is. It's possible. Every forest should be like this. Because it's just so much better. So they do a bit of phasing through rocks, unfortunately. So, alright. Oh ho ho. Alright, here we go. Giganotosaurus. Alright.
That's it. I think we've done all we can. We've optimized the compound as much as possible. It can support everything you want. The choice is all yours.
Well, ours. The choice is ours.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna second that, really.
We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you two. We would be foolish of you not to include you in what happens next. We don't want any missteps.
You know, I'd like to see what this facility is really capable of.
Me too. I think it can handle more dinosaurs.
Well, I know we can.
I'm proud of you both. This is Biosyn at its best.
Any dinosaurs we still need in the facility?
Let me check the research.
We've got to make sure we get them all. This is too great an opportunity to miss.
Once in a lifetime, right? I mean, for the dinos and for us. With all that's happening, we still want to keep an eye on our dinosaur visibility and comfort ratings.
Agreed. Let's keep them on target.
Asset collection request received.
Okay. You know, I am almost 100% certain we're gonna have to move the therizinosaurus. So you can get a move on over here.
Transportation underway.
And we'll just take this fence down. I mean, maybe if we just had one Giga, it could work, but with two of them, nah, the territory needs they'll have, it's just too much. So, boom, and
Asset
boom,
required
put you in
collection.
there. Yeah, how is the visibility here now I've added that? The Giga's gonna have perfect visibility. Therizinosaurus might need a bit of help. So, okay, you need forest and 3 prey requirement. Yikes. Okay. So what, we'll have 1, then 2,
Assets in the air.
and 3. And maybe we'll move you a bit closer to over here. We put you like right. Oh, the Gigas are fine. Don't want to miss that, but okay. Alright, without you, we have a massive area around here that's not seen. So let's put you like right here. I think that's the best spot. There's still a few blind spots in both exhibits, but that gets things done pretty well. Alright.
Transportation complete.
Okay, they didn't even have an actual fight, they just circled around each other. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I've gotta say, when it comes to the design of the Giga for Dominion, I mean, okay, it does look cool, but I've gotta say, I think I like the original Jurassic World Evolution Giga skin, no matter how derpy it may be. Like, I don't know, something about this just strikes me as being closer to, like, the Indominus Rex than, like, you know, a realistic dinosaur. No, it does come with, like, the scars that it has in the movie, so that's sort of cool to have. Though, actually, okay, we've got a go... Oh! Okay, what's the button to... Okay, it's control. To make things slower. Ooh. Well, okay, those buttons lied to me, because that was not the slow motion button, but that was pretty cool. Okay, you guys are happy, right? And, what happened? You know, I leave for 2 minutes to go look at some dinosaurs fighting. And our ranger team is exploded, and the Dimetrodon swallowed a phone or something. Come on, people. Okay, the Giga is fine. Yes, they just haven't found their prey. Like, all of it. So now I've placed 3 down, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and that one's just outside of the range, but... yeah, they're not gonna freak out because they don't have it. That's a neat little animation. Oh, I think he's on the hunt again. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's try to get a good look at this. So... oh, I'm an idiot. I was pressing the... I was pressing the Alt button, not the Control button earlier. Just look at that. Love it. Okay. So now we need a total of dinosaurs to 75. So that's not species, we just need more dinosaurs. So alright, with all that, I think I'll be calling this part here. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.